Deja, thank you. 6:33 this morning. Masks are a must in so many schools in the Kansas City area, but not everywhere you go.
Yeah, a viewer in Harrison County reached out to me because their school district does not require masks on campus. So I went there to learn more about how COVID-19 is impacting that district.
There are signs on South Harrison School's campus encouraging people to wear masks. Encouraging, not requiring.
We have several students, several faculty and staff that decide to wear a mask. It is personally up to them to decide.
Dennis Easton, the superintendent at South Harrison, says the school board made the decision not to require masks at the beginning of the school year. What are you hearing from parents in the district?
I'm hearing both sides, and both are justified in their arguments. I would say there's a differencing of opinion out there.
Strong opinions, too. School Board Vice President C.F. Rainey has multiple posts on his personal Facebook page that criticize the wearing of masks and of public lockdowns. Rainey declined to comment, but told me he would allow data that he posted to stand on its own. 4 other members of the board did not respond to my requests. South Harrison has roughly 1,000 students in K through 12th grade. Harrison County's health department says that as of December 2nd, 487 students and staff members have been put under isolation and/or quarantine. That includes students who've had multiple instances, and it includes Easton, who just came off quarantine. District officials with South Harrison tell me that quarantines and isolations have been a pretty steady thing throughout the course of this first school semester. But the largest such situation was just last month in November with early childhood. Some 60 students, 3- and 4-year-olds between this campus and one other, had to stay home for 2+ weeks because a staff member had an issue with COVID-19.
I'm supposed to check my kids' temp every day before they send them to school. Do you think that 95% of the parents are doing that? Absolutely not.
Cassie Deskins is a nurse practitioner in Harrison County who regularly sees COVID patients. Her children go to South Harrison Elementary and wear masks at school.
I work in Gilman City, which is a very small community. There's one clinic. I don't have the option to stay home with my children. My husband, he is also an essential worker.
Cassie told me parents are frustrated with how often their kids have to quarantine.
Oh, absolutely. One of my best friend's daughter has been out 4 times. She was on 3 2-week quarantine and then has been on a 10-day quarantine.
But she still doesn't see the school board instituting a mask policy. So do you think there's a chance they put it in Monday whenever they vote again?
I would be thoroughly surprised if there's a mask mandate at South Harrison schools.
Easton told me he doesn't know if the board members will change their votes. He does know they won't change the goal.
Listening to the data and so forth, they say the safest place for our kids is in school buildings, and that schools should be open, and that's what we're planning to do.
Now, the South Harrison School Board is set to reevaluate the mask-wearing policy at its regular meeting tonight. While the goal in South Harrison is to keep the school open, as you heard Easton say, other schools in the county have not been able to do that. Tonight on 41 Action News at 10, I'll speak to superintendents at 2 of the other districts in the county, including one that has already shut down for the rest of this semester because of an increase in COVID-19 quarantines that happened after the Thanksgiving break.